you are a great parent.
Mm-hmm.
The first book is Boundaries for Kids. But what we want you to know is that even as a parent, you are good, right? You are a great person. You are a good parent. And when you yell at your children, you are still good.
You're just
a parent who had a bad moment, right?
Let's start from
You're
there.
not a bad parent. You're just a parent who's having a hard moment. And we're learning and we're unlearning. Some of us, we might be used to punishing our children, right? And just popping them. And you're going to pop them a few times, but the truth of it, does that make you the worst parent? No. And that means that you're a parent who's having a hard time, and you're having a hard time regulating your emotions, right? You're having a hard time when you insult your child. Sometimes it's about, that's how you were taught to insult you were insulted, so you feel that insults is okay. But it's not healthy. But if you do it, are you a bad parent? No. Will you be a bad parent if you keep doing it, knowing what you know today? That's between you and God. But on my end, I'll be like, you're not a TGM parent. I'll just say that. No. But the point of it is, it's about grace and it's about growth.
That's right.
We said that before, that we cannot give what we do not have. And this is where it gets real for us as parents and parenting, because you all know what Auntie Ya is going to say. We need to what as parents? When it comes to parenting and not being able to give what you don't have, right? So I'll go ahead and tell you, and you all know I'm going to say being intentional.
That's right. Yes. That's my word.
As parents, we need to heal. Too many of us have been broken by our childhood, and we are breaking our children in half. We will not be grace-filled parents if we try to avoid healing and growing. There is no way tonight you can show up as a grace-filled parent without the healing. We cannot give what we do not have.
Yes.
Most of us did not get a grace-filled childhood. So how are you going to give a grace-filled childhood to someone else? It's going to take healing. And this is where, as parents, when you find yourself, well, you know what? I yell and I scream. You cannot be surprised when your child is doing exactly what you're doing. They're just mirrors. They're the reason why you're mad at one of your, because they act just like you. They behave just like you. And that's why you're irritated, because you're like, oh my God, you're just like me. What is going on? Who did I make? But when we're able to say, you know what? I don't know how to be affectionate because I was not taught that. That is opportunity. That is where we allow the Holy Spirit to come into our hearts, into our lives, and to say, Father, I need help. And just like Auntie Eunice said before, we cannot do this parenting thing without the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
And instead of us avoiding and running away, right, is being able to say, you know what? I don't know how to talk to my children. And that's why my daughter is actually rude. Because as a mom, I don't think I've been speaking well to her. Lord, heal my mouth.
Yes.
Heal the way I talk.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, I don't have patience, because when I was growing up, no one was patient with me. Everything was, if you didn't hurry up, we spanked you, and you have to hurry and get in the car. So I don't know how to be patient with my children. Holy Spirit, help me.
Yes, Lord.
Many of us have things that we need God to come in and help us.
Yes.
So that we can give what it is that we did not have. And for us to be able to receive the things that we were told we didn't need. And so tonight, quickly, what I will say, that if we're going to be practical about separating our children from what they do, what we need is for God to reveal our children to us. We need to pray. God revealed my child to me. Help me to see my child beyond what they do. Take the scales from my eyes that keeps me from seeing the behavior, and help me to see my child as a child. The second thing I would suggest is adjust your expectation and recognize where your child is, right? And recognize your role. And remember that the goal is always connection. And the behavior is a window to connection.